Good evening, YouTubers. Welcome to a little interim episode here, all about Honda VFR400 motorcycle. I was fully inspired by Alan Millyard. Never had a bike in my life, but having watched all of his programs and all of his on-bike footage that he's put on the internet, I just thought I'm going to have to make the plunge and become a bike owner. So I'm really excited and happy, which I've just watched the video. I do sound like a giddy kid, but yeah, anyway. Thanks for all the kind comments regarding the last video. That's great, very thoughtful, a lot of love out there. I hope you're all doing well, and I look forward to seeing you all on Sunday night at 7. Bye for now.
Okay, YouTubers, I've never had a motorbike in my life, but a friend of mine, well, I say a friend, a chap knocks on my door and asked me to clean some carburetors. So I cleaned these carburetors for him, and then I gave them back to him after I did them in the ultrasonic tank, and he said, oh, can I bring the bike down? Can you balance them for me? So I said, oh, I'll look at it, certainly. So he brought the bike down, and when it arrived, it was a VFR400 NC30, and I looked at it, and I've never had a bike in my life apart from a Honda 90, which I fell off when I was about 13, and it had a V4 engine with gear driven cams, so the carbs are obviously off this one at the moment, and he started it up, and I just thought, that is absolutely awesome, and it sort of planted the seed. So anyway, a long story short, I watch a bloke on YouTube called Alan Millyard, and he is absolutely amazing. I can't describe. If you've not seen him, check him out. He's a mega brain. He makes engines out of different bits and V12s and the big twin cylinder aircraft cylinder flying Millyard 5 litre. It's just amazing. So he sort of like made me think, I'm 47 now, never had a motorbike because they're dangerous, take the risk and buy one. So I'm going to do my licence and have a cruise of this thing. So I've just bought it. It's got all the carbs are in bits and stuff. It was dead cheap. My mate knew that I wanted one, and he sort of like said, look, I picked this up, if you want it, it's yours for the right price, just to get you out there, so get your bike licence done, etc. So all I'm doing at the moment is, before I take it home, so I'm working on it at home, I've just TFR'd it all to get rid of all the grime, so that we can make it nice and clean before we start putting it back together again, and we'll just see what it runs like to start with. But I just love the history of this. Apparently, I mean, I'm not a big bike man, but apparently it was like a copy of a bigger bike that did the TT, hence why it's got the single arm rear wheel and this lovely V4, double overhead cam, 16 valve, gear driven cammed engine. I can't wait. In fact, I want to take the engine apart, but we'll try and get a tune out of it first. Okay, YouTubers, I've just given him the first steam clean he's had for a while. It's come up absolutely stunning. I love it. The engineering is like something special. It's mega. I can't describe how excited I am. Look at the welds on it. Look at the quality of the build on it. I mean, this is 1989. It's got a little bit of surface here what I want to rub out. I might remove that back frame and repaint it when I get it home. But I've just WD-40'd it after airlining it. So what I've done is I took all the inlet bungs out and just making sure I've got no moisture. So just give them a quick wind over. I'll refill it all with WD-40 now, and then we'll put some fresh paper in there and get a tune out of it next week. So yeah, absolutely amazingly well put together bit of kit this. Oh, she fits like an absolute glove in the ambulance. Look at that. I'll be able to go on my oldies now. My motorbike can go for a ride. It's great, that, isn't it? Okay, chaps, it's been a few weeks since we steam cleaned the Honda VFR400. He's now in my garage at home with Mr. Space Framing. You might remember him. We've done a bit of work on him in the past. Now, I'm sorry about the background noise. It's I've got a tin roof on my garage, and it's raining. This is in my garden at home. Now, what I wanted to do was talk to you about the carburetors. These carburetors had been rebuilt before I got the bike, so they've had new float chambers and etc. It looks like they've had a really good job of doing them. I've checked the balance on them all. They've all been set up perfectly. So I'm going to just put them on the engine now and try and get a tune out of it with you chaps, and then we'll go from there and decide whether we just give it a basic oil and filter service and sort the brakes out, and then try and get an MOT on it or whatever. I've got to do a bike test yet because I've not actually got a motorcycle license. I just wanted to show you this. Look at this, fantastic. This is the throttle mechanism. it has two cables. One pulls it open and one pulls it shut. I thought, wow, they've really thought about this. I mean, this might be just basic bike stuff, but this is like really fancy. I absolutely love it. The more I look at it, the more excited I get about it, and the thought of riding it as well. I wonder how fast it'll be. I've never really been on a bike apart from a Honda 90, but looking at this engine and the power to weight ratio, it's probably going to be quite exciting. Anyway, here's some of my parts I've been cleaning up. So I've got my new air filter ready to go on. That's the air filter housing, and this is the Jubilee clips that hold these rubbers on. The carburetors are rubber mounted, and they have these little rubbers here. These are new ones because the original ones, I couldn't see how it's going to go back together because it was just absolutely rock hard. You know, they've just gone hard over the time. This is the tray of parts which I got in different cardboard boxes when I bought the bike. So we've just got to do a bit of learning and a bit of internet scrolling, find out how it all goes back together. Anyway, I hope you can hear what I'm saying with the noise from the rain outside. We'll get this tank on and these carbs on and we'll get a tune out of it, see what it sounds like. Okay, we're there now. I'm really excited. I put the carburetors on. Most difficult thing was because I didn't take them off, I had to work out where to position the Jubilee clips so I could get access. Luckily I've got a really long series Phillips screwdriver, so I was able to go in through this gap here to get to the back carburetor to tighten the Jubilee clip. That was about the hardest bit of the job. So I've done that. I've put the battery on. Sorry about the rain noise, it's still raining persistently, we are in Manchester. I've poured a little bit of fuel down each carburetor, and I've also filled the float chambers using this makeshift old gearbox oil thing. So I pulled the choke on full. I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen here. It says it's in neutral and we've got an oil light, so I'll wind it over. I have made some fire precautions. I've been and got a some water there for the small chance of it bursting into flames, because I have been here before and burnt a garage down already. So I've not spilt any, but you just never know. There's none on the floor. One little spit back, and when you're in a panic and you haven't got a fire extinguisher, then you're in a panic, aren't you? It's all a bit too late. Right, let's see what happens. Oh, not a lot. Let's give it some throttle. Oh. Oh. It's having a go, and the oil light's gone out. Maybe we'll turn the choke off. Oh dear, we're going flat. Full choke again. Let's see what happens. Do you know what? I might just put a bit of petrol down the carburetors. I think it hasn't got enough fuel for some reason. Trying to get the bits in. Right, here we go. Small throttle opening, full choke. Maybe I've flooded it. It is only 400cc. Oh. Oh, it went. Right, what did I do then? Put the choke in. Oh no, torture. Oh my lord, so close. Right, battery pack. Okay, we skipped the jump pack and went straight for the battery charger. So I've had a little charge now.
Let's see if it's going to play ball. Full choke, bit of throttle. Sounded more hopeful. Oops. Well, it ran. We'll get the fuel tank on next and run it up properly to warm. Okay, YouTubers, hope you enjoyed the little insight into the Honda VFR400 there. Really excited, as you can probably tell. Anyway, I'll leave it at that for now. Have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you all at 7 on Sunday night. Bye for now.